Okay. See, and I have no clue. I legitimately don't know if we're streaming or not. Where the hell is my phone? This has got to be the most stupid.
Does it say that it's live?
It says it started streaming.
Are we live?
We could be. We could not be. I don't know.
Maybe try refreshing the page.
Okay. If we are live, then I don't know.
On which channel?
On YouTube.
Okay,
Okay, no. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, but this is my fault, right?
Never helped anyone before.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this, okay? Okay, no, I think we are. You were singing, ha ha! You were singing live.
That's okay.
We're live. We're live.
So we are live.
We are live.
Okay.
We're live.
Are we?
We're live.
Okay.
Because see, you can tell because talking with Dashing Foxie.
There you go. Okay.
Live.
Okay. So you're talking with just Dashing Foxie?
Yeah, I don't know you. I just let you in the house.
Okay. Well.
What's your name?
Welcome to my show. Today we'll be talking to Dashing Foxie.
No. This is my show.
It literally says talking with Dashing Foxie.
Yeah, which is me, and you're.
If this is your show, then it should be talking with Arctico Husky.
No, this is my show. I don't know what you're talking about.
So then why is the stream titled Talking with Dashing Foxie?
Because I'm dashing, and you're talking with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Your face doesn't make any sense. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, well, welcome. I'm not dead. I can't believe it.
Wait, you're not dead?
I'm not. For a while I thought I was because I haven't been on YouTube in forever, but I'm not dead.
Okay, well, how can we expedite this process?
Well, I think you need to talk to your local representative.
Of?
I don't know.
So, did you mean, should I talk to my local law enforcement agency to see the most legal way to kill you?
Well, moving on. Okay, so we've got Artico here. Yay!
Oh, my hand's not on the screen. Hi, I'm a husky, and I am, again, the most superior race.
No, you're not.
Especially compared to these things.
Okay, first of all, did you retweet this?
No.
You probably should.
I might take a clip of it. Did you, is this, like, recording, too? Like,
it is recording. It's double trouble.
So it's gonna, like, post on your, like, DVR or whatever, your channel?
Yeah, it's gonna post on my channel.
Okay. I might take a clip of it later on.
You probably should, like, do it now so people know that you're online. And I should probably tweet it on mine so they know that I'm live, too. Get double coverage.
But you're the host of the show. Why don't you tweet it?
Well, then why don't you tweet it?
I'll retweet it if you tweet it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here.
You are about the laziest fucking talk show host I've ever talked to.
You know who's lazy? My mom, okay? She's real lazy. Talk to her. I gotta do everything. This is my show. Oh, we had one person comment so far. We're doing it. We're living... Did you know we're living the dream?
One person comment? Like somebody like talked in the chat?
Yeah, somebody talked in the chat. I'm gonna do it here in a second.
But why can't we see the chat?
I would love to show you the chat, but somebody's gotta share it to Twitter. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
What does me sharing it to Twitter have to do with seeing your
chat?
chat?
No, I'm sharing it to Twitter right now.
Okay, but how do we see the YouTube chat? Because we're streaming on YouTube.
I have it on my phone.
Okay, who said something?
2 Crooks, because he's my crooks. 2 Crooks.
2 Crooks?
Yeah, he's an OG on my channel.
So it's a damn crook?
It's not a crook. It's 2 Crooks.
So it's two crooks.
Yeah, be plural. You gotta be right on this.
So it's double trouble.
Double trouble.
Great. Exactly what we need.
Okay, now I tweeted it, now you can retweet it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. Oh, jeez.
Did you even tag me?
No.
You fucking idiot.
I can't tag! I'm in the middle of a fursuit. Okay, fine, I'll tag you.
Oh, so you can tweet, but you can't tag in a fursuit?
Because it makes it easier on me, because I'm just copying and pasting with the damn... fine.
What?
No, I got you.
This
I
is possibly the worst interview I've ever had.
No, you're the worst interview. Okay,
were you ready for this interview?
No, it was a random thing. I asked you, do you want to be on my streaming show? And guess what you did?
I said, yeah, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
And here I am, and you don't even know what you're doing.
Here, I tagged you.
What?
There, I tagged you. There you go. It should be on there. And then you could just click on that.
You comment.
I commented to tag you. I'm a great person. I'm the greatest person in the world.
Oh, jeez.
I know. Okay. So, as I charge my phone, and I'll read comments as we go along, okay? By the way, this is a new suit. This is my brand new suit. This is the very first time actually seeing my suit on this YouTube channel. So, best suit ever, can I say? Shout out to Corolla Works.
Corolla?
Yeah, I call her Corolla. I know.
Like the Toyota?
Yeah, like the Toyota. Just that's how I do things.
Furries, sponsored by Toyota.
Okay, so I'm with Artico today. Hello, Artico.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you? Who are you?
I'm a dog, and I am blue. More specifically, I am a Siberian Husky dog that is blue.
So, you're a blue husky Siberian dog that is blue. So does that mean you come from Art? Oh, I was going to make a really bad joke, but then I just caught myself. No, I will not make a corny joke. But, so are you from, like, the Arctic?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. See? Now we're getting somewhere.
I like it cold.
I like it cold, too.
You do, huh?
Yes, I'm an Arctic fox. But, so, now...
You look like the Sprite mascot.
You know, if I have to... I ain't dealing with it. Okay, no.
Are you sure you're an Arctic fox?
I am an Arctic fox.
Because I would be able to tell another Arctic breed, and it just doesn't seem like that's the case here.
You need to get your eyes checked. That's what you need to do. Okay,
Okay, so ready? I have one here and one here.
You
So that's two eyes.
2 eyes.
Right.
They're blind because I'm an Arctic fox. Must be blind.
You're lemon and you're lime.
I'm an Arctic fox that just happened to fall into radiation. It's fine.
Lemon, lime.
I had experience on me. Whole backstory. I want to talk about it. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so, now.
Are you even looking at the chat to see if anybody's there?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'll look at the chat. Why? I was going to ask you some questions.
Gosh, this is terrible.
You're the terrible. You're the one.
I mean, this is actually awful. I mean, I don't know. What, did you just drop?
I did! Dude, okay. Okay, relax.
Okay.
I know you've never been in an interview.
I have.
So, relax.
I'm a pretty big deal.
Yeah, okay. So, now, when did you decide to join furry fandom, buddy?
2014.
What happened? Was it like you just saw fursuits and you were like, yeah, I want some of that, or...
I didn't even really know the existence of a fursuit until like 2016.
So...
I was like in the fandom for like 2 years before I realized, oh hey, you could dress up as these things. And then I was like, huh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, see, there you go.
And then eventually, I became cool.
Yeah, came something. Okay, now, So, but what I was trying to get at, like, was it like the art that got you in, or was it the?
Yeah, it was the art.
It was the art.
Yeah, it was completely by chance because like I used to like be like super into like werewolves and shit like that, and then I just kind of just like from a little bit of Google searching, I found a big booby bitch that was also a wolf, and I was like, damn, that's hot. And then from there I found Fur Affinity, and that's kind of where I started off in the fandom. Regrettably, because Fur Affinity sucks, but you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree the website itself sucks. I mean, it's really bad to navigate. Sorry for Affinity, but you're really bad to navigate. Your messaging system needs some work. It's not the 90s anymore. Let's get a real true messaging system.
Well,
there.
let's be upfront. I mean, you don't got to sugarcoat anything.
Oh, I'm not.
I mean, the chances of a Fur Affinity dev being on here are very slim, but what I will say is that you shouldn't feel bad for them.
No, I don't feel bad. I just feel like you've got good art. I mean, I still occasionally pop in for the art.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
The,
I mean, it's got, I don't know. I mean, there are better ways to look at art nowadays.
I mean,
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, even Telegram's got or channels and shit that are just flooded with art every day. But I feel like most people just, I mean, I personally haven't been on E6 in a long time, but I know a lot of people use it. So.
yes. Well, I mean, I have to agree with you on there is different telegrams and stuff, but I mean, for actually just generally furry art,
Uh-huh.
I still think it's probably one of the better places to go. Because, I mean, really, the idea of it is just art. It's not really be there
For what? For Affinity, or?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, for Affinity, I mean, they also do, like other crap, like,
music, stories.
music, yeah, stories and stuff like that, journals, but who the hell sits down and reads a damn journal?
See,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the newer furries have never even looked at Fur Affinity.
yeah, I can agree with you on that. A lot of the new ones that come in, they mostly see it probably on Twitter, and then from Twitter it trickles down, and then it goes into other places. So
I feel like Twitter is probably the most. I mean, if you find out about furries online, it's probably nowadays you're probably finding out about them on Twitter. Or the news. I've seen the news cover them a few times.
yeah, but the news is kind of like,
Well, the news puts them in a bad light, which, to be completely honest, is kind of deserved because, like, furries kind of suck anyways.
okay. Well, let's not go too far on the topic here with the news and all that other stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, tell me, what are you expecting out of Furpok? I heard from the grapevine that you're going to Furpok.
Uh-huh.
Very first time.
Yeah.
What do you expect? What are you expecting at Furpocalypse?
Furpocalypse?
Furpocalypse.
Calypse. I'm expecting it to be pretty awesome. I mean, I've heard good things about the previous, ones, at least before the whole pandemic thing hit, and also the hotel basically breaking down before our eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I heard it's going to be pretty good, and I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good, and I'm pretty optimistic about it being good.
Okay. I mean, I'm glad that you have a high expectation for it.
Uh-huh.
I see. You're going to a new hotel,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Which logistically is not the best for a convention.
Right.
Because not only do they have to figure out the very first year is going to be the one that's bad.
Right.
And then the second year is going to be better. Okay? So in all reality, it probably will be a very fun con.
Uh-huh.
But for the con staff that's actually running it, it's going to be a nightmare. So
Well, I'm glad I'm not a part of that then.
true. But I'm glad that you're getting to go. I know you've been really wanting to go.
Yeah, probably for about like I want to say maybe like 2 or 3 years I've been wanting to go. I mean, I didn't. It kind of sucks because like I didn't really find out about FurPoc until like just after the last one happened. So like I had to wait until like throughout the entire pandemic for this one. So, yep. So now I have this one to go to look forward to, which is nice.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. So you so a lot of times on this show, I try to explain to furries who have never went to a convention, or even like remotely like they're in the fandom but they're still not sure about a convention, or like what would you say a convention's like? What would be the Artico experience at a convention?
Like, what do I typically do at conventions?
Yeah, what do you typically do?
Honestly, I mean, really, it's just kind of talk to people and meet new people. I mean, you know, I'm not really like much of a I mean, I am outgoing, but I'm not like much of a party person anymore. So I'm probably not going to be going to too many parties at FurPoc, but I'll probably be, out on the floor fursuiting and chilling and hanging out with friends, meeting new people, talking to people, and I don't really go to any panels or anything like that. I'm not really much of a panel person. I've been to like a one or two, but yeah, that's not really my thing. But yeah, that's kind of the it's basically the usual experience rather. Except I try to cut out the parties for the most part. Even though I definitely will get fucking drunk. I probably will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the topic at hand here. What is your favorite drink? And now, when you're at a con, you want to be safe. Don't do what I did and went out drinking during Anthrocon, okay? Not a good idea.
I did it.
Well, I did, and I don't remember half of it, which was bad role model on my part. Gonna say that, kids. Bad role model. So, what's like your favorite type of drink? And usually when you drink, who do you typically like drink with? Are you okay drinking in your fursuit, or you just like no drinking in your fursuit at all?
I won't. Well, so this kind of comes down to a little story, I guess.
Okay.
I don't let drinks anywhere near my fursuit anymore, because of let's just say it was not a very good experience that I had at MFF.
Okay.
I don't know if I told you about this one before, but somebody was coming up to me, like, I guess to, like, chat, I guess. Like, a friend was introducing me to one of their friends, I think, and they, like, kind of, like, knew me or something from, like, Twitter or something like that. And then they came up to me and they were like, oh my gosh, hey, it's nice to meet you. And then, like, as they were coming up to, like, greet me, they fucking spilled their coffee on my paw.
Ooh.
And I, like, panicked and, went up to my room, and luckily my, my buddy had a green machine, and we sucked that coffee right out of my paw, thankfully, and it didn't stain. But especially with a white fursuit, you really gotta be careful with that. So I don't let anybody, like, if you have a drink anywhere near you, don't get near me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to risk that ever again.
Okay. No, it's very understandable.
Yeah. But that being said, though, you asked what my favorite drink was. Yeah. At conventions, I normally try to go for vodka and, like, vodka mixed drinks.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, you'll probably see me, like, getting just about anything that's available. Like if I am at a party, then I'll drink what the fuck ever. But it's got to be But if I'm picking though, it's usually vodka or something like that.
Very understandable.
Yeah.
Very understandable. So, let me see if there's any chats. We'll see if there is any.
You should have been looking at this the whole time.
I was trying to talk to you because, you are my guest, and I'm trying my best to get you questions. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And there's no new news right now.
I'm seeing somebody's talking in there.
Oh, it's just literally just, I got, hey, it's, I cannot read. I'm sorry.
Give it to me.
Here.
What the hell?
Exactly.
You closed it.
I did not close, oh. No, just the battery saver was on. Jeez, calm down. Okay, so.
Oh, he said his name is Chooks, not Crooks.
I like Crooks better, but Chooks is true. That's true. I usually.
Oh, hey, it's Akina.
It's Akina.
It's Akina. Hi, Akina, if you're still here.
Yep.
Hello.
So, but no, don't worry. We're going to be getting to that part in a bit. We just have to. I want to if we're doing an interview. Isn't it kind of rude for me to look at my phone while we're doing an interview? Like,
kind of, sort of, like if you're doing it the whole time, but if like you're looking at it like intermittently, that's what most people do.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it interim reading.
Okay, hey, listen, you do your thing. You run your show how you see fit. You do what you want to do.
Okay.
And worst case scenario, if the interview sucks, I'll just leave.
Okay, well, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, of course, man.
And whatever, you probably can, but it's okay. So now, whenever, now I know you're into a lot of different stuff. Like video games.
Yeah.
A lot of people around here on video games and furry.
Sure.
Are probably wondering what type of furry game do you like, and what type of non-furry game do you like. And so everybody has their story when they're a kid. Right? You're either a music kid, where all you do is listen to music.
Yeah.
A video game kid, or sports. When I was growing up, it was all about sports.
Okay.
So what kind of kid were you? Were you more into like the sports, or like the music, video games?
I mean,
we'll start from there.
I really have always kind of been like a video game kind of person. I'm not really much anymore because, I don't know, I eventually just got tired of the repetition.
Okay.
I could rant about that all day, but yeah, when I grew up, I was more of a video game person. I mean, I've had, I think my first console was it was either the first Xbox or it was a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which came first? Was it the first Xbox or the PlayStation 2?
Now you're getting me. So the Sega Dreamcast came out first, and then right after that, I think it was.
Well, that's way before.
No, that was actually the same. That was released at the same time. People don't realize that, because it went. Sega Saturn was when the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1 came out.
Okay.
And then the Sega Dreamcast came out a year earlier.
Okay.
And then I think it was, now I could be wrong, I didn't look, but I think it was PlayStation 2 and then Xbox.
Okay.
Because
they
were around the same time.
That's probably accurate, because I remember, I think, having the PlayStation 2 first.
Okay.
And then I got the Xbox. So yeah, it was probably the PlayStation 2. That was probably my first one. So my mom was kind of she was never really big on video games, and really she didn't really like me playing video games, but she ended up getting me the PlayStation 2 when I like absolutely begged her to give me one because all of my friends had one, and I was just like the lame one out of everybody. So
okay.
Yeah.
So, what was your very first game? Do you remember your very first game you ever played? It's usually a trick question. It's usually
so the very first game I ever played was wow. I don't know. It might have been Pokemon? No, it was The Legend of Zelda. That's what it was.
The original Legend of Zelda?
It was The Legend of Zelda. I had it on, I believe it was the Game Boy SP, right? That's the foldable one?
That was the foldable one.
Yeah, I had, yeah. That was the first one I played.
Okay, so, now, usually, whenever you ask that, it's usually your very first, like, what was, like, your very first video game that you were like, okay, I could play this for a very long time? Mine was Tony Hawk. I love Tony Hawk.
I did like Tony Hawk.
I played the crap out of that game, and
the only Tony Hawk game I really frequented was Pro Skater 2.
Yeah, okay.
Like, that was the one that I really kind of got into. I was like, yo, this game is a vibe.
Yeah.
I really liked that game. But the first game that I said I could play for a really long time was probably... There weren't many games that I really said that for. It was probably maybe Minecraft?
Oh.
Maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, no. It might have been Roblox, actually. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I think it was Roblox.
Hold on.
Yeah, because I really liked Roblox when I was younger.
Oh, you're a living meme.
Yeah, I did really like Roblox.
No, okay, when did Roblox come out, though?
2007.
Yeah, you'd have been in high school. Or no.
What?
No, you'd have been in,
Middle school.
middle school.
Probably.
Well, yeah, I was in middle school in 2007. I was in 9th grade.
When did you graduate?
Or was I in 9th grade, 8th grade? I graduated in 2013.
I graduated in 15, so I was probably in like 7th grade. That's when middle school started for me. My elementary school went up to 6th, and then middle school was 7 through 9.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, I was probably in like 7th grade.
Yes, but
and also one thing to add is like I feel like the reason why I felt that way with that game was because that was actually my first PC game ever, and that's when I actually made the switch from console to PC.
Oh, so it was like a reawakening for you.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Roblox was my first PC game ever, and even to this day, I still like Roblox.
First PC game.
Sorry, I'm checking the. If you have any comments, just don't be afraid to ask. We've got comments. Just, right now, we're just talking, shooting the bees. So, Roblox. Wow, that is. Wow.
Roblox?
Okay. I don't even, dude.
What are you, like, what do you work for, like, PennDOT or something?
Yeah, Roblox. I don't know. I have different names for different games, and I always call that sucker Roadblocks.
Oh, Roadblocks, like you were trying to say Roblox.
Yeah, I call it Roadblocks.
Oh, wow.
Because the only reason why is when I first saw the game, my friend pronounced it wrong, and I pronounced it wrong for like 3 years of my life. And
should I be offended?
Why are you offended about that? Is it your game?
I don't know. I like Roblox a lot.
Which is good. It's very good. It's very good for communicating. Cause see, like you're either a Roblox kid, or you are a Minecraft kid. So you just happen to fall into the Roblox. That's not really offensive or anything.
Well, no. I mean, I don't really think. I mean, Minecraft was really good in its early days. I think Microsoft ruined it.
Well, yeah, but Microsoft just purchased it like a year ago, barely.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Was it?
No, and Microsoft purchased it years ago. It's been years now.
I know that they didn't have any action into it until like a couple years, like a year ago. Where they started banning servers or something stupid.
I don't know about all that. I think they kind of, I think they, when they took it over, I mean, they,
Let's leave that alone because I don't know and I'm not 100% sure and I don't want to be wrong. And you know how people, if you're wrong, they like to pounce on that.
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, you're always wrong, just about.
Okay, well, whatever. Because like when I was growing up, okay, you were either a Minecraft guy, or a Call of Duty guy.
Well, I was a Call of Duty guy before I was a Minecraft guy.
Because I was a Call of Duty guy. I would sit there and play Modern Warfare 4. Like the original
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played that game at least probably 4 days, 5 days.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy.
Right.
Also NHL. I was really good at NHL.
I don't know. I think Modern Warfare 2 was a little better.
No. I like Modern Warfare. Okay. So,
Actually, this is actually controversial, but I think that World at War actually was the best Call of Duty ever.
Yes, I agree.
Like period.
I agree with the bouncing Bettys.
Yeah.
And then you had.
Yeah.
Dude, best very underrated.
Best variety of guns,
Yes.
most creative,
Yes.
the most creative game ever. I mean, they really went all out with that game, and you just don't get that anymore.
And it was
yeah.
It was so different because in World War II games it's usually set in Europe. This was set in Japan, and it was.
Well, no, it wasn't just set in Japan.
No,
it was set in Europe too.
But it was mostly set in Japan.
I mean, it had maps that were in. Well, I mean, there were maps technically all over the world. There was maps that were in Japan, Europe, France. I mean, you name it. I mean, there were everywhere that was impacted by World War II. There was probably a map in it.
I don't know. I'll have to look that up because I just remember a lot of Japanese stuff. There wasn't really any It was basically just World at War, but it was on the opposite end. But I could also be wrong. I'm
I mean, the first map was you were fighting the Japanese. I remember that.
Yeah, but okay. So, what was the very first furry game you've ever played?
Amoris.
Amoris.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta remind me on that one. I don't know Amoris.
It's the it's like the dating sim game.
Dating sim game.
Well, it depends on what you define as a furry game, really, because what do you mean just a a character that's in the game that's considered a furry character, or are you talking about a furry specific game developed by a furry for furries?
Oh no, I'm talking about Star Fox.
Oh well. Oh, so what was your question?
What was the very first furry game you've ever played? Okay, here I'll give you a definition and then roll with it. Okay, a game that had a furry main character in it.
Okay.
But it didn't have to be developed by a furry.
So my favorite or first one that I played?
First one you played or favorite, it doesn't matter.
So the first one I played was probably Sly Cooper.
Okay, I can see that. So you did own a PS2.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah, I know, but you were talking about you didn't know if you owned it, but
yeah. So Sly Cooper was the first one I played. My favorite was probably Star Fox.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably Star Fox. Yeah, and then you had a lot of those characters in Smash Bros, which I played a lot, and and then you've got the furries are developing a lot of furry games nowadays, which are kind of nice. Nice. Keep that up. You keep doing that, furries. You keep doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, there is some furry developers out there, which is great. I'm not a big fan of the text and read ones. I think they're boring as hell.
What, like, what's the game called?
The guy with the rainbow hair created it. Major and Minor.
Oh, yeah, that's like an RPG kind of. Well,
No, it's not even that.
No,
it's literally just a roll of text.
Yeah, it's a.
And you're just reading text.
It's a dating simulator, I think.
No, it's just a roll of text.
Yeah.
That way.
Well, I played that one and I didn't necessarily hate it, but it wasn't.
So. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily hate it, but it wasn't the best.
Here's my problem.
Yeah.
Okay. When I'm playing the video game, what is the one thing that you skip in a video game?
I know what you're getting at already. You're saying that you just skip through the text, right? Like the whatever the word is for it. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Am I correct on this? Do you ever like read the text? Like, unless if it's a really good story-based game.
Rarely. I mean, they don't really make games like that. At least not like AAA titles. They don't make those.
A perfect example would be what's that one? It's that really popular game with Alex in it. Oh shoot!
With what?
I think his name's Alex.
I'm trying to Undertale, right? Undertale was one that I was trying to think of earlier.
But Undertale has a good story to it. And like Earthbound has a good story to it. That's what I was thinking too.
You were thinking of Earth? That's not even a furry game.
No, it's not, but it's a good story and it's all text. It's an RPG/texting game. So you basically go through, you fight monsters in RPG style.
Yeah.
And then you keep progressing, and then, like, no spoilers, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's a good game, okay?
Sure.
But, just imagine,
okay,
a game that was completely text.
Yeah.
It's like reading a book at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some people like that, but I don't
either.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it. When I'm playing a video game, I want to be entertained.
It's got to be action-packed.
Action-packed. Oh, Leo. Oh, DJ Animati just showed up. But no, I'm serious. Like, whenever you're actually in one of those games, I must skip it. So, and if it's a whole game of it, not gonna lie, I'm gonna skip. Like, I'm gonna be bored, and I was. Now, there's exceptions to everything.
Yeah.
So, let's keep on this topic. You're into video games, obviously.
Sure.
Going to conventions, having fun.
Yeah.
What was your very first convention? I forgot to ask that. Like, what was your very first one? Was it good? Was it bad?
First one was terrible, and I'm not going to mention the name of it.
Okay, you don't want to give them advertising?
Correct.
But, okay, so, now, your personal life comes first. Don't want to get into it. But, like, what made that convention terrible for you?
Not much to do. I mean, to be fair, like, my first convention, I didn't really know anybody. You know, I mean, it was, I don't know, it just wasn't a good experience. I mean, everybody, like, unless you have, like, a pretty decent history in the fandom before your first convention is probably not going to be all that great. But it will get you more curious, you know, to become, you know, more active in the community, so you can have a better time. But yeah, no, I don't know. It just wasn't great. There wasn't much to do. Didn't know anybody. Overall, it just sucked.
Okay.
I didn't enjoy it that much.
So, did I ever tell you my first convention?
No, I don't believe so.
AC 2005. Okay.
Damn.
Long time ago. Okay?
2005.
No, 2015. Sorry, my
I was
fault.
gonna say, what the
I
hell?
misspoke, internet.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say, you'd have to be at least like 30 years old or something, or later than that.
No, it's 2015 was my very first ever AntherCon.
Okay.
Or was it 16? Who knew? Wow, whatever.
Sounds like something you should know.
So, it's 2015.
Uh-huh.
Because the second one I ended up going with other people, which was better.
Yeah.
Very first time I see a fursuiter.
Okay.
I love fursuiters.
Sure.
I lived in a town, nobody knew what a hell a furry was.
Okay.
Okay? I pass out. I literally hug a fursuiter, pass out.
Well, that's embarrassing.
One experience of my life. I would like to get back, but it's an experience. Okay?
Did you ever apologize to that fursuiter?
I don't. I just passed. I went backwards, not forwards. So, thank God. Okay. Did that.
Okay.
Worst person ever to go with. He was crying all the time because he got into a car accident. It was awful.
Oh.
Not a good experience at all. That part.
Oh.
Then, Saturday night. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Okay.
I was dancing, grooving, moving, you know, and just think it hit me. I went down on the floor because I dislocated my leg. I literally was there on the floor because I dislocated my leg. And there's a lion out there, still don't know what his name is, help me up. And then they called the ambulance, and I was in the hospital for about 4 hours. Good times. Good times. Okay.
4 hours.
So-
4.
And then the person that was driving me refused to come and pick me up.
Okay.
So I could have been stuck there, and cabs were expensive, like, you know, not really cheap in a city. So luckily I got back to the hotel room after he refused to pick me up because he didn't want to pick me up. And yeah, worst con experience of my life.
Well, that just sounds unfortunate.
It was very unfortunate. So that was the very first con, and after that I should have been like, no more cons, but I just kept going. That's why I really don't count it like you, but
Well, I don't like to count it, but it was technically my first convention, so I mean the first convention that I enjoyed was probably
no, he's not.
I don't know. I guess my first convention that I actually enjoyed was MFF, I guess. I don't know. I can't really remember, to be honest.
It's okay. Everybody gets drunk once in a while. Okay.
Yeah, it might have been MFF.
Yeah. So, first of all, let me just say we are reading comments. I just really haven't read any because nobody was really commenting.
What are people talking?
Yeah. And no, he's not my boyfriend. Okay? I want to make that clear and confident.
Are they asking that?
Yeah, somebody asked, are we boyfriends? So, yeah, is he your... And I was like, no.
He smells too bad. I wouldn't even consider it.
I mean, have you looked at his face? I wouldn't even consider it either. Okay, but whatever. I don't care. So, but we are reading comments. Just
Picture perfect husky right here.
yeah. Okay, so I guess we will open up to comments if anybody wants to comment. But so now.
Yeah, he's not a very professional streamer, so we
Okay,
you know,
first of all, okay,
yeah,
I ask you, out of the kindness of my heart,
okay.
to be on my show.
You said that you only wanted to do this because you were bored.
Shut up! Shut up! That's not what I want to do. Whatever. Okay?
I have things to do, places to be.
No, you don't. You have nowhere to be right now.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, I'm just wasting your time then. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yes, we do have comments open. So
Hey, listen, guys.
Oh,
I'll
my
read the
gosh.
comments because
no, I
this
read the
guy
comments.
really doesn't know what he's doing. So
Shut up.
I'll take it upon myself to
Dude,
run the stream for
dude,
him.
stop it. Okay,
Uh-huh.
stop it.
Stop what?
Just stop being you.
How?
Stop being the living meme
Why?
for 2 seconds.
How are you gonna invite me to an interview and then tell me to not be me?
I don't know, man.
Who do you want me to? Who do you want to interview? Do you want me to? You want to interview? I don't know. Who do you want me to pretend to be?
I don't know.
Because I am me.
That you are right. You are you.
And there is no changing me.
That's true. I'll
Yeah.
give you that. Okay, so, but I feel like I've been asking a lot of good. I feel like I've been asking decent questions,
Okay.
making you think.
Sure.
Okay, so now, now I know you said you don't go to panels. Okay,
Uh huh.
a lot of people don't go to panels. Panels can be very boring. I posted a panel one time, and
Yeah.
like 5 people showed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for what do you do at the actual convention? I know you say like hang out with your friends, drink, but what do you actually do in the actual conventions? Like, I know a lot of people say like the dealer's den or the dance. What?
I don't really go to the dealer's den a lot of the time. I mean, I'll go to, I don't know. I mean, I'm usually, if I'm in, like the actual convention center, like, you know, the main convention space, then I'm probably just fursuiting, hanging out with other fursuiters. I mean, other than that, that's really about all I'll do in the actual convention space. Nothing crazy, you know.
Okay, so, you go to conventions.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you get to the convention.
Yeah.
What is you get to your hotel room, because I was just about to ask you what's the very first thing you do, and you're going to just say hotel room. Then I'm going to be a little bit angry because I'm like, that's not what I want to see. You go get registered. You got registered. You're in the convention now.
Okay.
Okay, what is the one thing that you shoot for the very first thing you get in there? Do you see? So here's my strategy for conventions.
Sure.
I go in there, I scout around, I make sure I know where everything's at.
Mm-hmm.
So later, when I come back down,
Mm-hmm.
I can actually see everything.
Okay.
Get a good scope. What do you do with your very first thing? After registering, you go into the convention. Do you, like, I know you said you don't go really to the dealer's den, but like, where's your mindset in there? What's like the very first thing you do?
Honestly, I would go back to my hotel.
Oh.
Yeah, because, I mean, 9 times out of 10, if you're going to any decent convention, you're probably waiting in the reg line for hours, and who the fuck wants to do anything after standing in line for hours?
Not true.
I don't know. I would just go back to my hotel and just be like, oh my gosh, thank goodness that's over with. And then I would probably suit later on, but that's about it.
So here, let me give you a little backstory. I'm going to create a whole episode of it, and it's called Waiting in Line Con, Anthrocon this year. I will say I like Anthrocon, usually a good con, but this year their lines were horrendous.
Very bad.
He is a witness. Now, see, he didn't really register. You copped out on MFF, because, you know, but I get it. You know, MFF is like one of those.
There was literally no reason for me to register.
Yeah. So I get that, and also it was your very first time, and you wanted to just check out it.
I was literally only there at the time when I was at MFF. I was there to fursuit, party, eat, get drunk. I didn't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Very understandable.
I didn't care about the dealer's den. I didn't care about the photo booth. What else was there? I don't know. I didn't care about none of that. You can just go and hang out in the hotel. You don't have to register.
But I will say this, okay? Anybody thinking about doing that? I recommend at least help the con, because you're there.
If you really, really like the con and you want to support it, then register.
Yeah, register. Okay?
See, you know, not everybody, you know, is a hole like I am. So,
yeah.
you know, be a good guy and register.
No, I mean, again, it's one of those things that it was your very first time, so I'll give you a pass. You want to make sure whenever you're at that point of position, MFF, there's a lot of stuff to do that you don't need to.
I may or may not register at the next one. I don't know. I'm still kind of debating on that because
I think you should, because the con needs money to continue. And
which is true.
If enough people like you just go, what's the point of registering? Then you're going to have yourself a problem, and then you're going to be like, what happened to the con? Well,
I'll let the rich people waste their money on that.
Yeah, no, I think it's important to support a con because that's my belief. I think that you should always support it, even
if you really like it, yeah.
Unless if there's like a circumstance, like if you're there for a day, there's no point. Like you're there for a day, you're there on Sunday, no point of registering on Sunday.
Yeah.
But if you're there for at least 2 days, you should register, or not even just register. You know, just try to get back to them or something. Like, I don't know. It's one of those feelings.
Yeah, I get it. I got it. I mean, you know, especially you know, you're a little bit more biased on that, if I'm being honest, because you're trying to start your own convention.
I am very biased on that.
So you're a little bit more biased on that than the average person.
But even before then, I used to always, if I like the con, I want to support the con.
Sure.
Like
See, like a con like MFF really isn't. Me registering or not is not going to make or break it.
Yeah, but if enough people go, well, I seen him didn't register, so why should I?
Well, I done seen him not register.
Yeah, well, no, it's a domino effect.
I don't really like dominoes that much.
I hate dominoes. We can go on a whole topic on dominoes and how terrible their pizza is.
Get
your crap together, Domino's.
Here's the thing. In terms of taste, you know, it's okay, but every time I eat it, it really just destroys my stomach. I mean, it's just not. It just became not worth it for me.
It tastes like cardboard.
It's not terrible. I mean, if you want a cheap pie, I mean, I've had worse. Like Papa John's is worse.
No, not Papa John's.
Yeah, it's worse.
I would rather eat Papa John's.
Little Caesars is worse.
Okay, yes, I'll agree with Little Caesars.
Yeah, Little
Detroit
Caesars.
Pizza, get your shit together. I understand it's cheap. It's $5, or now it's like I think it's like $6. Go back to $5. Okay, you're still making a crap ton of money because you know those pizzas are only like $2. Like they barely even like put anything on them. They're a bad version of fast food pizza. Oh, and by the way, if you're watching, please subscribe. You can hit it down there and below, please.
Well,
press the like button too. That'd be really helpful. Sorry.
Well, Dashing, our airtime, we're actually a little bit over our airtime.
Well, no, we got an hour. What time is it now? We got 5 more minutes. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to open up the comments until 8:08. Is that good for you? 5 minutes? 8:08?
Minutes.
You good on 8:08?
8:08 is okay with me.
Okay. So, we'll see if we get anybody.
We had two chooks.
Ooh.
Okay, Two Chooks says, Little Caesars used to be great. Now it's just greasy. I don't know if I ever recall it being great, but...
Okay, wait, actually, I can step in on this.
Okay.
It used to be good.
It did used to be good?
Yeah. It used to be good whenever it was a $5...
I don't know. I mean,
It was good. It was good enough.
I've always seen when it comes to fast food pizza, even which is kind of funny because pizza usually is like I would really put that close to being fast food. Anyway,
It is fast food.
yeah, but like when it comes to like the fast food pizza chains, like you know the ones that are like all over the world, I really would put Domino's at the top of that list.
No, heck no.
I don't know what you think Papa John's is better.
I think Papa John's is better.
I mean, you gotta look at it this way. I mean, it's you got what you have like 4 choices. You have Little Caesars, Papa John's, Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
and Domino's. I really don't have. I've had all of them, and I just don't really think. I mean, Pizza Hut. I would probably put Pizza Hut as second.
Okay, so if
I really didn't like Papa John's when I had it. Granted, it's been a long time, but I don't really like Papa John's.
If I'm not mistaken, Papa John's is the only one that actually uses good ingredients. So
Better ingredients, better pizza.
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Papa's into his house. No, I'm kidding. But no, all I'm saying is if we're doing a scale, right?
Sure.
On my list, it's probably Papa John's, Pizza Hut, and then like Domino's is like with Little Caesars.
Two Chooks says the manager likes me, so I got perks. Well, if you got perks, then you might as well take advantage of the perks.
Yeah, you get those perks. You get like 50% off your pizza, which would be like $3. Oh my gosh, $3 a pizza. That'd be beautiful though.
I would be a very tubby husky.
So, what about frozen pizza?
Oh, frozen pizza.
DiGiorno's?
Yeah. I'd probably say either that or Red Baron's
Oh, I
pretty
love
good
Red
too.
Baron.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
DiGiorno, Red Baron's good.
But it's got to be the thin crust. I cannot.
I'm not
take-
picky. I'm not picky about the crust.
For me, microwave pizza, I like it, but it needs to be thin crust because the crust is the worst part on it.
Well, I don't really microwave it. I usually toss it in a toaster oven or
No,
something.
I do that too.
Or the oven, normal oven.
I do that too.
But yeah, I mean, I usually tend to go for the meat lovers because I love meat.
Yes, I agree. I can agree on that. Good stance.
Yeah.
Good stance.
Other than that, hot take, I do like Elio's.
Ew.
Listen, the only reason why I like Elio's is because I grew up with it, and it's kind of got like a nostalgic value to me.
Okay.
So.
Well, I think it's time for us to go. Well, the pizza topic was interesting.
Yeah.
Everything was good.
Love me some pizza.
Yeah. So, I was here for article today. Something. So, here on the show, we go, what is your final thought? What's the final thought of today's show? Or did you learn anything?
Well, I learned a few things. Main thing was you don't know how to properly stream. But that's okay. You know, we all got to start somewhere. But yeah, no, good stuff.
Okay, good.
Thumbs up.
Great.
Thumbs up.
Okay, so, thank you for being on the show. Do you want a handshake? Want to get a little handshake action? Okay, so, now,
I'm such an asshole.
it's okay. Be careful, because I'm going to end the show, but as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a dashing night. Bye. Thanks for watching. You love it.